Yeah, I won't violate their traditions as long as I don't self-identify. So that's just cool. All right, we're recording. The fascinating thing when you look at the history of recovery, people always say, what is recovery? And I guess you can really date it back to the starting of Alcoholics Anonymous. And by the way, when I say Alcoholics Anonymous, if you get triggered by that, just relax. Would you just relax? No one's going to force you. No one will ever force you to go to an AA meeting. It's not all just about God. Forget all that for just a second. But there's a really cool history when we can kind of look past whatever triggers us, which I know it can be triggering sometimes to hear those words, which is you had two people who saved their lives, who cured themselves of their alcoholism through the connection that they had together and through some spiritual connection. One of the guys I know took belladonna and Bill Wilson had this huge revelation, okay? And it was a spiritual kind of a thing, like burning bush, that kind of a thing. And Dr. Bob had something very similar, and these guys realized somehow, really quickly, that the only way they could get better was from helping each other. And then that led to helping other people. And then, so they started to actually seek people out. So they would go to asylums, they'd go to hospitals, and they literally would walk in there and say, give me your most hopeless alcoholic. Give me somebody who just everybody's given up on and given up hope of them. And they would pray. They would pray with this person, but most importantly, they were not afraid of these people, and they knew, meaning the people who were in the jails at the time of the patients, they knew that these guys had been through what they had gone through. And they realized super quickly the only way that they could keep it was to keep giving it away. Now you're at a place where AA has over 50 million members worldwide. No one's ever profited off of it. Not within that sector, they haven't. Doesn't mean treatment centers haven't exploited it and other people. But AA is really like, you think about this for a minute, it's about the only place you can go for free in some of the other anonymous programs, where you can go for free, where people's mission is to be able to help you the way that they were helped by other people. It's a really, really cool thing. It totally changed the game. Before this happened, basically, we just wrote drunks off in our society. Just wrote them off, You had a couple chances, you had this, you had that, and then you're in homes, you're in asylums, you just drink, you die. And that's just not the case today. And it's not the case today because of these two guys, but it's not because of Dr. Bob was a doctor, and it wasn't because Bill W. was, they were incredible people, but it's because they made a commitment from day one to service to each other, to service to other people, and a whole grassroots movement was made by the people who were afflicted themselves. Doctors couldn't help them. They couldn't help them. Most religious people couldn't help them. They tried. They'd sit and pray with their... What helped them? One drunk and another drunk, hopeless, together. And then they got a third and a fourth. Because there was connection. Because there was empathy. Because there was a sense that I've been where you are. And my survival is contingent upon me being service to other people who are as messed up as I am. It's the only thing of its kind that I know of. I haven't heard anything else like that. And that's the history of recovery. And if you look at recovery programs, right? Great recovery programs have champions who have suffered themselves and give it away to others.